my name is Grace Lee. I'm a business manager at Icron Technologies. So today I'll be going over some extreme USB topics and also the SDVoE applications. Sorry about that. Here's a quick overview of what we're talking about today. First of all, who is Icron? What do we do? I want to kind of give you an idea of who we are. And then I'll be going over Extreme USB. What exactly is it? What does it do? What does it accomplish? And then I'm going to go into a deeper dive of the specific features that Extreme USB actually offers. And last but not the least, the specific applications that are with USB over Ethernet and specifically with SDVoE. So who are we? Who is Icron Technologies? We're the world's leading supplier of USB extension technology. We're based in Greater Vancouver area, and here's a picture of the Science World, False Creek. It's a beautiful city. We're so blessed to be based there. And our Extreme USB brand is our technology that's recognized globally as the benchmark for USB extension. We're an engineering and technology-focused company, have lots of IP patents, and we're a proud member of the SDVoE Alliance. And what is Extreme USB? Why do we call it Extreme? Just give you a really quick overview. Typical USB, as most of you know, is 5 meters. But with Extreme USB, we're able to extend it up to 100 meters with Cat5e, 6, 7 cables, and up to 10 kilometers with fiber optics. And I know a lot of our customers have actually gone beyond the 10-kilometer limits and have made it work, we're claiming at 10 kilometers, but I've heard something crazy like 200 and it still works. And there's a short video, about 3 minutes, that talks about Extreme USB way better than I ever will. So if you don't mind, I would like to play that for you.
USB is the world's most popular interface, connecting us to devices for communication and collaboration. As convenient and popular as USB is, it has a cable distance limitation of 5 meters or less, causing installation challenges for many applications. This distance gap can be easily overcome by using a USB extender system. A local extender is attached to a host, and a remote extender is attached to at least one USB device, such as a keyboard, mouse, touchscreen, or camera, and the two sides are connected by link cables such as category or fiber to provide the extension distance. Distance can be as far as 10 kilometers or more. However, not all USB extender systems work the same way or can handle all the variables of an installation, including USB class, device type, hubs, host controllers, operating systems, transmission media, and extension distance, to name just a few. Enter Extreme USB from Icron Technologies, the world's most reliable USB extension technology for USB 1.1, 2.0, and 3.1. The Extreme USB suite of features include: extension is invisible to host and devices. Devices are hot swappable for quick and easy installation. Best-in-class interoperability, supporting Windows, Mac OS, Linux, and Chrome OS. Extreme USB extenders also feature other capabilities. Some extender models offer flexible power, allowing you to apply power at either the local or remote extender, whichever is most convenient for placing your devices. While other Extreme USB extender models allow you to extend devices over a local area network and save cost by leveraging existing in-building cabling. Installation is easy. Simply plug the local extender into a LAN port in one room, the remote extender in another, and these extenders find each other over the network to establish a connection. There are many different markets and applications where Extreme USB can be used. Consider meeting rooms that need to extend web cameras, audio, and other USB devices. Or hospital settings that require displays in other rooms some distance away from medical imaging devices. Or factory floors that need to extend peripherals such as assembly line cameras or sensors. Anywhere a USB host needs to be remotely located from displays or peripheral devices, Icron has a variety of Extreme USB extension solutions to fit your application. With millions of extender systems deployed in the market, Extreme USB technology is built to perform. Choose the best. Insist on Extreme USB.
Any questions so far? And feel free to interrupt me if there are any questions, because I know sometimes when questions come up and you wait till the end and you totally forget. So just feel free. It's very casual here. So here's a quick recap of what we just seen. So quick summary. So Extreme USB, what does it, what's the difference about Extreme USB and what sets us apart? First of all, it's completely transparent. So imagine from the host perspective, it's almost as if the device is directly plugged in. It doesn't even know there's an extender in place and it's 10 kilometers away. It's completely transparent that way, and it's the same thing from the device's perspective. And it's true plug and play. There's no software drivers, which means that if you're installing your system, you don't have to spend hours installing software driver, making sure everything works. It's literally just plug and play, and it should just work. And we do have the best-in-class interoperability. We works with all operating systems, all the major ones you can think of, Mac OS, Windows, Linux, Chrome OS. And we also have done a lot of extensive QA regression testing with all variety of different USB devices out there. It's truly hot swappable and pluggable, so you can just plug and play, and you don't have to shut down the whole systems in order to install it. And for the SDVoE applications, Extreme USB is specifically only available for USB 1.1 and 2.0. So what does that mean? It simply means that for customers who are actually only going to be using keyboard and mouse, the only 1.1 solutions available is a little bit more cost effective that way. And here's just a really quick summary of all the different markets and applications that we are actually in. And a lot of the technology is actually exhibiting here at the InfoComm. So these are the space that we're in. And I want to actually get into a little bit more details about the specific features that we actually offer. And if you're OEMs, just know that these features are already available with your SDVoE solutions. And if you're system installers, simply, if your customers are looking for these, simply talk to your OEMs about it because they're already available. The first feature that we offer is called Switchable USB. So what exactly is a Switchable USB? What it means is that we're actually able to dynamically unpair and repair a local unit to a different remote unit. And here's a really quick example of what that actually means. So let's say the blue host computer is linked to this blue camera somewhere, 100 meters away within the same building on the same LAN network, and it's watching some video about a pet dog, and see how he's doing, and so far so good. And let's say the owner decided to switch it to a different camera, to the red camera, and we're able to provide the API to dynamically do that very quickly, and all of a sudden it's watching a cat video instead. So we're able to do that really quickly. And it's fully integrated into the SDVoE control system as well. The second feature that we offer is called Simultaneous Users Interactions. So we're actually able to allow one local unit to be simultaneously paired up to 7 remote units at the same time. So imagine applications where there's video stream that's being shared among 7 different users at different stations. And they're all able to have that experience at the same time and collaborate and talk about different things. The third feature we offer is called Device Class Filtering. Which means that we're able to block or permit certain device types. So imagine a security building. You don't want somebody to just come in with a USB key full of viruses and infect your entire computer system. So we're actually able to use this feature, block that device type, so that that USB key just simply wouldn't be recognized. So that wouldn't happen. Or vice versa, if you have a security building that you don't want somebody with an empty USB key come in and just grab data from it, in that case, we're also able to prevent it because the USB key simply wouldn't be recognized. And we're also able to do that for keyboard, mouse, or camera and different application device types. So just what exactly can you do with USB over Ethernet? What kind of applications are available to us? Here's a quick example of the actual application. This is a bring your own device meeting room. Imagine this guy with a backpack bringing in his own laptop and wanted to plug in into this meeting room. And he's able to do that and have direct access to the interactive touch panel the audio and also the webcam already available in the meeting room. And he's able to do that right away and plug and play. And a second application is called a fixed infrastructure meeting room. So imagine in an AV closet, we have a host computer running its program and is able to actually connect to all these remote devices in the meeting room at the same time. It's able to stream different video streams into the USB through the LAN network into the video display, have access to audio and video, and keyboard, mouse, and different audio devices around the meeting room. This is a very typical application that we help a lot of customers install. And the third application is something that you've probably already seen from the video. It's a medical facility application. So imagine there's an MRI machine. The patient wants his or her own privacy, and all that data can be collected through the LAN network and actually remotely being accessed from another workstation with a doctor being able to access that data, and then being able to actually share that data with other doctors in other rooms, at different rooms within the hospital, at different buildings, because they all share the same LAN network. So imagine all of a sudden, that same data can be shared among different doctors, different specialists. They can all look at the data together, collaborate. It's actually utilizing the simultaneous user interaction features that we offer with Extreme USB. So it can be quite effective in that sense. And this is just one example. A lot of the broadcasting application also utilizes the simultaneous user interaction feature as well. The other example that we have is a remote server file management example. So imagine a single workstation. A user has all this access to keyboard, mouse, touch panel, gathering all the lab data, diagnostic data, and wants to be able to store all that data into different remote servers. And let's say server 1 runs Windows, server 2 runs Linux, and it's able to dynamically switch between the servers and store the data that way. And it can be quite effective if that's the user case. And if there are any questions, just feel free to interrupt me. Here's a really quick summary of what we talked about today. First of all, Extreme USB can be implemented in a variety of different applications. And the switchable USB allows a lot of flexibility in your design, since you can pair and unpair your remote and local units fairly seamlessly. And the simultaneous user interactions are quite useful in applications where you want the same data to be shared among up to 7 users at the same time, and allows a lot of flexibility and allows for collaboration as well. And we do have the best-in-class interoperability. It works with all OS systems, Chrome OS, Mac OS, Windows, Linux, and it all works. Any questions? Are we good? All right. Well, this is the end of my presentation, and thank you so much for coming and for listening. Really appreciate you stopping by. And feel free to grab me if you have questions that came up after the presentation. I'd be happy to talk. Thank you.